How to avoid the worst travel mistake in Denmark. I recently flew into Copenhagen airport and took the train to my home city, Odense. It was a bit chaotic, with plenty of people not knowing which train they were supposed to be on. I think this is a very common problem caused by Denmark's geography, but fear not, there's an easy way to avoid it. Let me explain. The expression "all roads lead to Rome" is very apt in Denmark. And it's not just because Copenhagen is the largest city and Copenhagen Airport is the largest airport in Scandinavia. They are both located in the very eastern part of the country. In fact, you can't go any further east by road or train from Copenhagen. You're either getting a plane to Bornholm or a train to Sweden. This means that from the majority of train stations on the main network in Denmark, you have to follow the same route to the airport. For example, half of people in Denmark live on the Jutland Peninsula. Just to name a few centres, you have Aalborg in the north, Aarhus in the middle, Esbjerg in the west, and Sønderborg in the south. And all of those trains from all those areas have to follow the same route across Fyn and across Sjælland to Copenhagen Airport. Even with expansion, platform space is at a premium at Copenhagen Airport. So to be more efficient, services leaving Copenhagen Airport often comprise of lots of different carriages going to lots of different places, all pulled by the same locomotive. Now, if you're going as far as Sjælland or Fyn, it doesn't really matter what carriage you get on, because all those Jutland services have to go through those areas anyway. But once you get to a major junction, like Middelfart or Fredericia, these land services are going to split up into 3 or 4 different directions, which will depend on the carriage that you're in. So even if you catch the correct train from the airport, you might be going to the wrong destination if you sit in the wrong carriage. So don't just rush onto the train at airport. Check the name of the terminal destination on your carriage, so that when the train eventually splits up into 3 or 4 directions, you end up where you're supposed to be. Bonus tip, don't accidentally go on the train to Sweden from Copenhagen Airport either. That's much worse. And if you have booked a train ticket to Sweden, don't panic. Just go back into the airport, throw that ticket in the bin, and buy a ticket to any Danish destination instead. Thank me later. So now you know.